Greetings. Happy Sunday. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. How are y'all all doing today? What a doozy we are in. So today, I want to talk about the sun in Libra and really what's going on with the breaking down of our current constructs and how we've been participating in sort of the karmic experience in that. But first, I want to say, please go register for the Mercury retrograde course. This Friday, we will have a beautiful sister with us by the name of Sertki. And she does this incredible ritualistic work with the goddess Kali through body and breath and movement and intention. And the reason that we want to do this work is because our shadows are up as Mercury retrogrades through Scorpio. We already had the masterful Ricky Williams, and if you join the class, everything is recorded, so you'll be able to participate. Ricky Williams is a former Heisman Football Trophy winner. He's now an astrologer, an acupuncturist. He's just an all-around healer. He's a profound brother, and I'm honored to be able to call him a friend. But what we're doing right now, all of us collectively, is we're looking at our shadow selves, and that is not easy work. So you want to be able to do it in a container with guidance, with support, so that you can give yourself the grace that you need in order to be present to your shadow. I know for me, Mercury in Scorpio often is about obsessions and jealousy and envy and other people's money and just sort of this belief that secret keeping. And so we're all needing to look at the places where we keep secrets, where we hold jealousy and obsessions, where we give our power away, which is so significant in this time with this election stuff going on. This where we sort of vote for people believing or hoping and knowing that they're not going to do shit, but we give them the reins in our lives, and then we actually experience the karma of the negative things that they do out in the world in the name of politics or the American way. So it's so important right now to be present to whatever your karma is, because we're in a new cycle, and you want to clean the karma up. You want to clean the karma up. The ancestral karma, the social political karma, your personal karma. You want to address it so that you don't continue to live into it more deeply. So sign up for the the Mercury retrograde course, but Mars is also retrograding through Aries. Sign up for that one too, because that one is about your identity and who you know yourself to be, how you create yourself to be, because we're all being asked to be different at this time. So with that, today is a Sunday, and the sun is the sun is in Libra. And Libra is the place where our mirrors come. Libra is the energy, the constellation of balance, harmony, beauty. And Venus is in Virgo. So we're really cleaning things out because there's so much going on around how we have functioned in relationships before, how we have shared power. So Libra's sun is also in a square with Pluto and Capricorn, Saturn in Capricorn, and Jupiter in Capricorn. And what I really want people to understand right now, especially those of us in Black and brown bodies who are what they call descendants of slaves, that we are karmically getting free from the constructs that we have been indoctrinated and conditioned in the American system. And the thing that I really want us to understand is that this system here is founded upon white supremacy. White supremacy is a lie. There's no such thing as white supremacy. So when we buy in and participate in lies, we actually invite the karma of that lie into our lives. So what white supremacy is, has been a function of taking, raping, pillage, and harming the earth and the peoples of the earth. That is what whiteness is. That is what it has done. Whiteness is not a real thing. It's something that was created in America because the people who took on the identity of being white are actually Irish or Scottish or German or Dutch or, or French or Spaniards, but they are not white people. But in order to come to America and benefit from the bounty and wealth of America, which included enslaving and stealing the lands of the natives, they had to adopt whiteness so that they can get the wealth, so that they can participate and build power in whiteness. And what that meant is that they would be extracting the energy of the people who came here from Africa and the natives who were here, extracting it and stealing it. And so now that system is coming undone and the karmic retribution is coming back. So for those of us who have aligned ourselves to it through voting, through trying to fit in, through participating in all the ways that we've done so unconsciously, that's what I really want to help you understand. We have done this unconsciously because it's the only thing that there was to do. So it's not, I understand that we've done it, but now that it's coming undone and a new cycle is beginning to emerge, it is important to understand your responsibility in it. When we vote for these people and give them permission with these $80 trillion war machines and, all of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poor, we invite that karmic experience, the harm that's done all around the world with this political machine. That becomes our karma. And that is not our karma. It is not, because we are not a part of whiteness. But if you agree to it, if you participate in it with agreement, you will invite it into you, into your life, into your reality. So the thing that I am aware of is, and why I've been saying I'm certainly not voting in the big election. I usually vote in local elections. But the reason I'm not voting in the big one is because the karmic debt of what whites have agreed to and done in the world, the boomerang is showing up now. And I want to get out of the way because that is not my reality. And there have been times, of course, when I have totally participated in the electoral process. But I understand now because I see the astrology and I understand the damage. I didn't know before. But just because we don't know now doesn't mean we're not still responsible. The sun shines on the just as it does on the unjust. And so I'm just suggesting that we get clear about how we're participating and what we're participating in. So when that energy comes back around, you know what you have invited into your life. And that is all that I am saying. Do your own spiritual work. Do not allow the crowds and the hoopla to lead you into believing that you don't have choice, that you are subject to things. One of the things that I'm clear about is the way we do this voting thing here is like, I'm going to vote for this person so that they can make sure that we get medical care or make sure our school systems are great or whatever. But the reality is that you can make sure that your own medical care is fine by eating properly, by drinking enough water, by getting rest, by taking the minerals and vitamins you need to fortify your system, by thinking in alignment with the cycles in the universe and taking yourself out of the thought processes that have been conditioned inside of us through the Western way of being. We can take responsibility for every part of our lives because what we know for sure is that the politicians never fulfill on what they say they're going to do. So to participate in active, conscious lies doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense at this point. So this country, these systems are coming undone. This is it. I'm telling you guys, we're not going to recover from this. But for those of us who are willing to extricate ourselves from the consciousness, you don't even have to leave. Your physical place is fine, right? Because when you extricate yourself from the consciousness, you invite the divinity of the universe in, and you will be protected through your divine connection to your higher self. But we don't understand that because we've not been cultivating that. So we're lost. It's like we're in the woods, like we're wandering. And so we're looking for anything to make us feel safe and secure within ourselves. And we think it's Joe Biden, or we think it's Kamala Harris. Those of us who might think it's Trump, but it's none of that. It's all internal. And all you have to do is ask your higher self, ask God. I'm telling you, about 4 years ago, I've been doing this work for a really long time, but about 4 years ago, I sat down on my sofa and I spoke out loud in my house and I said, okay, God, I don't know what you're doing, but if you want me to be here to do the work that I believe I've been born to do and called to do, I need you to make it clear to me. I need to feel you. I need to know the evidence of you. I need to experience the magic and the mystery of the power of God in my everyday life so that I have no reason to doubt anymore. And the universe showed up and I have no reason to doubt anymore, to the point that I can say this to you with surety, that you've got to go inside of yourself. The voting booth is in your heart. And the vote that you need to make is for yourself, your own power, and your connection to the divine. That's what you get to do. Because if you're voting on humans, if you're believing that other people are going to do anything to make your life different, or that, you need that in order to be safe in this country or to evolve, that is not true. There is a force that is within you and around you that is alive and conscious and sourced by every beautiful good thing on this planet. But you have to ask for it. So, as the sun is in Libra, with all of this stuff going on, the relationship that you want to focus on most is the one that you are having with your higher self. The moon today is in Scorpio. And so that is an energy to investigate, to look for the deeper meaning. Look for the deeper meaning in everything that you're hearing. Ask the universe to show you the deeper meaning. Ask the universe to help you see clearly. Ask your ancestors to support you in knowing what it is to do. If you are in a black body and you are a descendant of those who were captives, you have a power within you that is beyond any power any politician can offer you, any power any money can offer you. Our ancestors, what they carried from the coast of Africa through 400 years of oppression in this country, is pure power to build the reality that you desire. They built this country, and we have the power within us to build a new one. Through our connection to God, through our connection to ourselves, and through our connection to the universe and to one another. But we have to do the work internally. And if you don't do it, the karma of this country will rain upon you. And let me tell you, I do not feel good saying that, but it is the truth. But it is the truth. So I encourage you, while we are still in the new moon energy, look at the things that are blocking you from being true to yourself, from feeling totally aligned in the power in the power and the presence of the divinity that is within you. And ask, who am I? Who am I? Look in the mirror and say, who am I? And sit down and see what you feel. And ask, what am I to do? What is my purpose and what is my mission? And I'm not saying don't vote. If you vote, let that vote be guided from something deep within you that is not anchored in fear or scarcity, but anchored in love and an awareness that what you are doing is for the love of God and the love of everyone in your life. With that, I'm the Moon Mama. I love you guys. Please sign up for the Mars retrograde class and the Mercury retrograde class. We're going to have an incredible class with this powerful sister Sirki on Friday coming, and I am super excited. I love you all so very much. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.